Hello, 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 all you wonderful, beautiful people. And we are in the hot mess garage again. And it's still a hot mess. So I'm not going to show it to you. In fact, my daughter told somebody once upon a time that, hey, you need some groceries? I'll get some from my mom's and dad's. They're preppers. And the girls, oh my gosh, does she have a whole room full of guns? No, 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 no. Not a prepper. I'm a homesteader. I'm prepared. I've lived through a few things, tornadoes and hurricanes and such. No guns. But before we get into any more stories or into the haul from the Goodwill trip, welcome to Gangala's Treasures. My name's Renee. My family and I go on what we call thrifting adventures, finding treasure in different places. And today is the haul from the Goodwill late night trip. And as I said, it was a smashing good trip to Goodwill. So I only really got 3 items for the store, and so I'm going to start with the one that is the least worth the least amount of money, and that is this Rival can opener. Oh, don't break on me. There you go. With a knife sharpener in the back. This sells anywhere between $25 and $30. The model number that I have is a 783. The only other ones that I had found that had sold was like a 753 or a 789 or something like that, but it's somewhere in that range. Oh, and I only paid, sorry, I only paid $2.99. $3. So it's almost 10 times. Sorry, my allergies. Oh, it's the hardest part of spring, summer, winter, and fall. It's my allergies. The second thing that we got is a Radio Shack. Yes, it's a Radio Shack realistic record player. And there's a new fad. People really want to go back to records. They think that the music sounds better. They want to teach their kids about what a record player is. And this one is a realistic. It is in the denim. And there is indeed, I think I showed this on the video, there is indeed a record player inside. There's a lot of stuff jingling and jangling around. So I haven't tested it, but I hope it works. I hope that's just a piece of plastic or something. But these are priced anywhere from $29 to $45. Now, if I get mine cleaned up and get it tested, it's worth closer to the $45. If I can't get this mess off right here, or I can't get a hold of a record to test it and make sure it works, it's going to be much closer to the $29. Somebody actually had one listed that wasn't tested, and it was down there in that $29 range. And the other thing I have is in the other room. I'll be right back in a blink of an eye. And I said I'd be back in a blink of an eye. The other item I got is this. An RCA CD cassette radio player. It's dated 1993, 1995. They're listed kind of all over the place. I paid $9.99 for the record player, I think. Go back and check. Yes, $9.99 for the record player. And I paid $9.99. And the CD player works. In fact, I have a CD in there. Paid $9.99 for the RCA boom. I called them a boom box. I don't know what y'all called them. They are anywhere from about $55 to $65. The $55 were the guy that didn't have the cord, but I have the cord. It also works with batteries, those great big old D batteries. So mine will be priced closer at the $65 range. And one of them that I saw that sold was not an RCA, but somebody got over $100 for a vintage boombox. And I thought that's the one I want to find. Um, it wasn't Sanyo. I don't remember. And I don't want to tell you things that I've. So let's move on. So as you can tell, everything has changed behind me. The shelf has changed. My little horsey's up there. I don't have him listed yet. I need to get that done. But all the little duckies that I had that I bought for Easter, I never got those listed. And they were Santa, your feet are turned around. And I thought I'm probably not gonna get those listed. And if I got them listed, it probably wasn't gonna be much worth my time. And also, my shelf over there, my second shelf. I'm still keeping Elmo. I do need to get him checked, but that was full. And I realized that I had items that were on that shelf that were just like the little animals over here, that I'm um, gonna get that researched. I'm gonna get that fixed. I'm gonna have David look at that. You know, those little trinket boxes that I found. No, and then there were some things that I actually had that were listed that I was going back and looking at my items, and some of them didn't have any views at all, which is sad. But it also tells me that, they've been there over 6 months. Some of them have been there for a year. Been doing this for a year now. EB Reselling for a year. Not quite. I haven't been on YouTube for a year yet. But if they haven't had a view in a year. And, don't know if you know this, but if you buy something at, say, Goodwill, and you bring it home and it turns out it's not going to sell, or it's not what you thought it was when you researched it, you do have the option of taking it back, of course, within their time frame, following their return guidelines. But if it's past those guidelines, like the little ducky that I bought him way back in February or March, and it's way past the time to be able to take those back. But if I redonate them, I can take the price that I paid for them off my taxes as donations. Not the price I thought I would get, but actually the price that you paid for them. So by the time I cleaned off this shelf, and these guys are listed, my little giraffe's not listed. I don't know if he's going to remand us or he's going to be a gift for somebody. So he's going to stay. So if you have things that you think you're going to get to and you're not, you might think of redonating them. Be sure and keep a list. I added up all my things that I was going to redonate for the price that I paid for them, which unfortunately includes the blood pressure monitor that I got. I was so excited about. I did not take my time and look at the exact name and model number on the sold comps. So this is one of those beginner mistakes that I made again. I thought they were selling for $32 to $40. That's what I told you. But when I got back to the shop and looked, it was actually using model numbers and everything. There's one listed and not any of them of this type has sold. So to me, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for me to go through the time and the energy to research it, post it, and let it sit there and not move. That's part of why I like the small kitchen appliances and the vintage radios. And teapots, iced tea makers. I have bought 2 iced tea makers. One of them I actually found at the bins, and one of them I found at Goodwill. So they're kind of heavy. You know, maybe I paid $4 for the ones from the bins. It might be a couple pounds. And the one at Goodwill, I think I paid $4.99 for. Both of them are sold. In fact, one of them is sitting in the kitchen right now. It's all wrapped and ready to go. And then the gentleman contacted me and he wants to do a local pickup. So that will be done this week. And I wanted to apologize that this video was not up Saturday. That was the intention, but my internet service has been horrible, horrible, horrible for the last almost 2 weeks. The last two videos I got up in between those spaces, tiny spaces when the internet was on. And I may just have to go to the library tomorrow and sit in their parking lot and use their Wi-Fi to be able to send this one. We have Frontier. They've been very nice in customer service, and they've sent 2 people out already. They're sending somebody out again tomorrow. But I've been since Saturday night without internet. And if you've been watching the channel for long, you know that my system that works the best for me, everybody has to work out their own system, is that I take pictures on Saturday and Sunday. And then I have them on my phone, wherever I am. If I'm stuck someplace waiting at the eye doctor, I can just work on those drafts and post them when they're ready. Or I can work ahead and have extra drafts set up because Mac and I are going on a road trip this weekend. We're going to leave Thursday. You can guess in the comments who you think we're going to go see. And Mac is all excited already. He's like, yeah. Every time I go to the door, he goes to the door. I'm like, no, not yet. We have to wait till Thursday. So I hope that you all are seeing this on Tuesday. If not, I apologize. It has been a Frontier... How do you say? Frontier horrible experience. You know, in all the years that we've lived here, we've never hardly ever had a problem with internet. But without internet, I can't post anything. I can't research anything. I can't find out what the temperature is outside or what the weather forecast is. I can't check if I've sold anything. I can't contact the people who have bought things from me. I can't make labels. So I had to go to the post office. I could have gone to the post office and had them make labels, but it would have cost more because if you buy it through eBay, you get a discount. I had to go to the library today and get a label made for that really nice leather purse that I found at the bins. So let's say I paid $4 for it. I think I sold it for $45, maybe $50. So that is a nice little profit. So now that you've seen my shelves have changed, we know all the things that we got from the haul. You can be on the lookout for these type of things, the smaller appliances, the retro toys, retro electronics, and you know, one of the things, I was watching a reseller on YouTube, and oh, you sell video games. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sell video games. And this lady had a whole bunch of video games she was gonna sell, and this was last August, and I think I sold 3 or 4 between then and Christmas. I just sold 2 last week. I did an offer, and at this point it's just like I just need to get rid of them. So if they say buy Nike, take a breath, hold on. You still need to research. Just because this is Nike doesn't mean that that's the one that's selling for $100. That might be the Nike that you can buy for $5 and sell for $20. If that's your profit margin, that's wonderful. But don't buy it thinking you're going to buy it for $50 and sell it for $100. Always do your own research. And I sold the leather coat, the full length leather coat, and when the gentleman got it, the sleeves were too short. The sleeves were 3/4 length on him, so he sent that back. So that was a little disappointing. But it's relisted, and it's back up there, and I am so excited for this weekend to to be on a road trip. If y'all think you know where we are going, or you think you know who we're going to go see, let us know in the comments. And while we're on housekeeping duties, please hit that like button. If you have watched this long, you like content like this, it really does help the channel a lot. Also, if you would comment, just say hi. Just say, I think those are great. I wouldn't have picked up any of them. Let me know if you would have. Do you go to your Goodwill late at night? Because that's when I got these. Goodwill closes at 9, and I was there after 7:30. I did leave at 9 o'clock. But so hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you know when the next video comes out. I wish I was on a schedule, but not yet. We're getting there. But that way you subscribe, that way you know when the new content comes out, and especially for this weekend, and then especially for the weekend of the 24th. Now, I said we're doing something special. We're doing a show the 24th and the 25th. It's the weekend of the 24th. It's not Friday the 24th. It's Saturday the 25th and Sunday the 26th, where Amanda and I will be doing our first live. We will be doing our first show. We will be launching our new business that is underneath Ganglei's Treasures. And I think you all will be. I think you will at least find it interesting. And if you don't find it interesting, you will probably be enthralled with it. I would give you, I don't have anything. I was going to say, I would give you a little sneaky peek of something, but I don't have anything right here. So in the next video, I will get you a sneak peek of some of the things that will be involved with our new business. And as always, remember, you are blessed to be a blessing. So go out and make today a great day.